She signed the divorce papers with trembling hands while daylight streamed through tall glass windows and soft Christmas music floated across the decorated hall. And no one noticed the way her tears fell onto the ink, as if her heart were breaking in public. The Christmas party was meant to be joyful, filled with laughter, polished smiles, and camera flashes, yet in the middle of it stood a woman quietly ending a marriage, her pain hidden behind a borrowed smile and a simple blue dress that made her look like she belonged nowhere near the center of attention. Before the story pulls you deeper, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Life Spark Stories if you believe in kindness and second chances, because sometimes the quietest moments carry the greatest truths. Her name was Aria Whitmore, and to everyone in that bright daytime celebration, she was just the soon-to-be ex-wife of a rising corporate executive. The party was hosted at his company's headquarters, a modern building filled with white lights, silver ornaments, and Christmas trees glowing softly under the afternoon sun. Arya stood near a long table decorated with pastries and red ribbons, surrounded by people who barely knew her name. They saw her as fragile, ordinary, and disposable, never suspecting that behind her calm face was a woman who carried the weight of a hidden empire. Arya's marriage had once felt like a promise of warmth and safety. She had given up comfort, privacy, and power to live a quieter life, choosing love over legacy. But over time, that love had turned into neglect, then cold ambition. She was slowly erased from conversations, from plans, from the future her husband imagined for himself. When rumors spread and loyalty faded, the divorce papers appeared, not at home, but at a public Christmas gathering, where appearances mattered more than compassion. She signed because she was tired of fighting to be seen. As she placed the pen down, memories flooded her mind. The mornings she spent volunteering anonymously, the nights she cried alone, the secret phone calls she took in empty hallways. Few people knew that Arya was the only daughter of Magnus Whitmore, a reclusive billionaire who had built an international legacy in renewable energy. After his passing, she inherited everything, but chose silence over spectacle, humility over headlines. She wanted a life where love was real, not transactional. Yet here she was, ending that dream under twinkling decorations and polite applause meant for someone else. What changed everything was not revenge or anger, but truth. The signed papers were quietly collected, and Arya stepped outside into the crisp daylight, breathing deeply as sunlight reflected off the glass building. Minutes later, black vehicles arrived, not loudly but with calm precision. Executives whispered. Smiles froze. Phones were checked again and again. The Christmas party shifted from celebration to confusion as a simple announcement circulated through the room like a sudden chill. The company's majority shares had just been acquired. The new owner was present. Arya returned, no longer shrinking, her posture steady, her tears gone. There was no dramatic reveal, no harsh confrontation, just documents, authority, and a quiet dignity that demanded respect. The same people who ignored her moments ago suddenly noticed her presence. The man who thought he had discarded her realized too late that he had underestimated a woman who never needed to prove her worth loudly. As the afternoon light softened and the Christmas trees glowed gently, Arya felt something unexpected rise within her, not triumph, but relief. She had lost a marriage but regained herself. She had endured humiliation, yet emerged stronger without ever raising her voice. The divorce papers that once felt like an ending became the very moment her life began again, free from apology and fear. If this story has touched something deep inside you, please take a moment now to like, share, and engage with this video on Life Spark Stories, because your support helps stories of quiet strength reach more hearts. Special request: before this story ends, comment the word grace if you believe dignity is the strongest form of power.